the 1950s Chevrolet Corvette Convertible marked the birth of America's most iconic sports car, introducing a blend of style, performance, and innovation that would shape the automotive landscape for decades to come. First launched in 1953, the Corvette was Chevrolet's response to a growing interest in European roadsters among American drivers. The earliest models featured a fiberglass body, a bold move, at the time wrapped around a sleek, low-slung design that hinted at speed even when standing still. By the mid-1950s, particularly in the 1956 and 1957 iterations, the Corvette evolved into a serious performer. The 1957 model, a benchmark of the era, was equipped with a 283 cubic inch 4.6 V8 engine that, when paired with optional fuel injection, delivered up to 2 horsepower and astonishing 1 horsepower per cubic inch feet. This engine power was a statement of technological prowess, placing the Corvette in the league of high-performance vehicles while maintaining its affordability compared to European competitors. The 1950s Corvette Convertibles were typically mated with a 3-speed manual transmission, with a 4-speed option introduced later, offering better gear ratios for spirited driving. These cars featured independent front suspension and a solid rear axle with leaf springs, a setup that prioritized speed and ruggedness over tight corner handling. Though not as agile as European contemporaries like the Jaguar XK120 or Porsche 356, the Corvette made up for it with brute American power and standout styling. The 1956 refresh introduced the signature side coves, removable hardtop, roll-up windows, and improved ergonomics, dramatically increasing the car's practicality and appeal. Compared to later Corvette generations, the 1950s models were more about raw charm and aesthetic allure than cutting-edge speed. However, they laid the groundwork for the high legacy that future Corvettes would carry. Where the 1960s would bring true sports car dynamics, the 1950s Corvette was about establishing presence, a rolling declaration that America could build a stylish, desirable, and exciting car to rival the best from Europe. These early models were also pivotal in racing, particularly in events like the 12 Hours of St. where they proved their endurance and speed potential. Historically, the 1950s Corvette Convertibles played a defining role in shaping Chevrolet's brand identity and the broader American automotive culture. They represented freedom, flair, and the golden age of post-war optimism. As a cultural icon, the Corvette became a staple in music, movies, and pop art, reflecting the country's fascination with youth, power, and innovation. Today, collectors prize these early models not only for their beauty, but also for their significance in automotive history. The 1950s Corvette Convertible remains a symbol of mid-century American ambition, changed the perception of what an American sports car could be.